Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about Pandora. Should you pull her right now or should you wait for a bit? She just has arrived onto the radar recruitment today and she is going to be here for 21 days basically. So Pandora is a hero which is meta in Dream Realm, but not in all of the Dream Realm bosses and only in endless difficulty of Dream Realm bosses. So this is something really important. If you're thinking that by building her you're gonna boost your score in all of your Dream Realm bosses in endless and in pre-endless, that is not actually how it is going to be. She is going to be an upgrade for 3 out of the 8 Dream Realm bosses in endless difficulty. So is that necessary a must pull? I think so, because of the fact that we're going to be getting free copies from the event, her own rate up tickets, also like even adding up everything. Most people have already taken her already to Mythic Plus, and then you can get her over time to Supreme Plus, or you can just go all in and get her Supreme Plus, or even above that if you're more of a higher spender right now. So what does Pandora do in Dream Realm? She deals damage. That is it. Her only job in Dream Realm is damage. She doesn't buff your allies. In fact, she will debuff your allies with attack debuff. She can even frighten your own team. But her damage more than makes up for that. And that is the reason why she is meta for certain Dream Realm endless bosses. But she doesn't work in certain bosses. Like for example, today in Crazy Shell Brute, she is not going to work because even though she can deal good damage, the problem is that she can frighten enemies who have been gulped by the boss. So what can happen is Fresto, who is in the boss's stomach, will be spat out, like, you know, periodically, and then the Fresto will be feared. So after being spat out, Fresto is going to walk away, and then Crazy Shell is going to gulp your twins. Lila's going to go into the belly, and then your whole run is basically completely ruined. So that's why Pandora is not working for Crazy Shell Brute, and it's actually quite a few bosses where she is just not going to work for. Draken, she does not work. Sigmund, she is an upgrade. Nocturne Judicator, she does not work as of right now. Plague Creeper, she is not working. Thalassa, she's an upgrade. Crystal Beetle, she's an upgrade. Elusia, she is not working. So, Crystal Beetle, Thalassa, and Sigmund. Those are the bosses in endless difficulty where Pandora is an upgrade, and a pretty decent upgrade at that. So of course, anyone who wants to build a hero which is good for Dream Realm, you have to kind of build Pandora. But it isn't like Pandora is going to totally change all your bosses. She's not like a Shimira. Shimira was like a creation of her own. No hero basically release has rivaled Shimira in terms of how she's overtaken the meta. Pandora is niche for Dream Realm, but of course useful for certain applications, and that is why it's kind of like a must pull. Also, given the fact that we're already getting some free copies, she is a dimensional hero, so like, you know, we would want to get her, try to get her like built up right now while her banner is active, and you can even use up your rate up tickets, you can use, yeah, whatever. So that's the thing about Pandora. So definitely I think for the majority of players, she is like a hero you should build, especially because we're getting some free copies, some free rate up tickets for her. You might as well just take her to Mythic Plus minimum, and like you can even go to Supreme Plus. But if you want her to really be useful in Dream Realm, she also needs high investment because she's a damage dealer. Like we said, she's a damage dealer, and damage dealers need stats to increase their damage output. And how do you get stats? By Ascension tiers and also by exclusive equipment upgrading. So eventually you'll want a plus 20 exclusive equipment to her. You don't have to do that immediately. Plus 10 is going to be enough. And it isn't even to unlock these effects. These skill unlocks are not useful for Dream Realm, like this exclusive equipment skill upgrades. But the stats that you give her are useful. That is why, like, you know, plus 10, eventually plus 20 is going to be important. So that's the thing about Pandora. And now for PvP, she's decent, but like honestly, we still need more testing of her, and the same thing kind of goes for Pang right now, and even Saida. I cannot say definitively how strong they are in PvP and what are their best comps, because there's still testing going on. There was that in my district, there's someone who immediately Paragon 4s any hero who comes up on radar recruitment, and he set his defense with Pandora. I beat the Pandora defense. So it wasn't anything, honestly, Pandora Cryonaya combo basically. So it wasn't like, you know, Pandora is broken in PvP, there's no way to counter her. it was pretty simple for me to beat that defense. So I still think there's more testing that has to be done for Pandora's optimal combo, but I think she's a very interesting hero for PvP because, of course, her boxing, her box blessing, this is what makes her so unique and interesting for PvP, giving that like basically guaranteed 1000 energy when they spat out of the box with the 50% attack buff. Like definitely I think for long term, she just seems like a tech PvP hero that I definitely think can get value long term, and so that I still think she's going to be overall good for PvP. So those are my thoughts on Pandora. Basically, you do not have to wait. You can build her because I think, like I said, everyone's going to probably build it to Supreme Plus on all of your accounts anyway because of the free tickets and stuff we get. However, if you're not planning to Paragon her, don't rush her to Supreme Plus. Leave her at Mythic Plus, and then from the event, the other rate up tickets and other things you get, those are going to help and basically contribute to getting her those final 2 copies to Supreme Plus her. And also she will be available on Epic Recruitment Wishlist after this is over, her rate up recruitment, so you can get extra copies there as well. It's not like, you know, she's never going to be obtainable again like Natsu and Lucy other than through the Dimensional Store. So, yeah, Pandora is good in that regard. So overall, that's my opinion about Pandora. Definitely, I think there's no harm taking her to Mythic Plus right now. But like I said, do not take her immediately to Supreme Plus unless you're planning to Paragon her, in which case, of course, you can. And for people who are more mid-spenders to heavy spenders and you're really trying to get the top meta teams for Dream Realm and you want your top score potential, she is going to be a Paragon target. Just like Ludovic is for his damage in Dream Realm and PvP, Pandora is really similar. Pandora is basically a higher damage Ludovic, but not as flexible because Ludovic can work in any boss. But Pandora, some bosses, she completely ruins your team because of her debuffs that she comes with. So that is the thing. But she comes with more damage, quite a bit more damage than Ludovic. So anyway, guys, those are the overall opinions about Pandora. You guys can let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. Have you already recruited for her? How far are you going to plan to take her? And how are you liking her so far if you've been testing her right now? Overall, solid hero. We get free copies, so it's basically no-brainer for everyone to build her up. She is the hero that basically most people I'm expecting will build on their account. Whereas I cannot say the same thing about Pang and Saida. Those heroes are much more luxury, in my opinion, as of right now. And we're going to have to see more testing before we make a definitive decision about them. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys are thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, you can use my affiliate link in the description of this video or a pinned comment. It will take you to the Farlight Store. You can log into your account. And there's actually a promotion going on right now where you get 5% bonus off the price of your first purchase from the store. And you can get all of the new bundles which are available in game from the Farlight Store as well, and this can also support me at no extra cost to you. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, everyone, peace out for now.